Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. Who should the Miami Heat pursue if they cannot land Dame? Now I know the Dame news, from the looks of it, it's like the Heat have an opportunity to get Dame actually. You know, Damian Lillard has been, and the Heat have been in talks. Well, they haven't been in talks because, you know, that's tampering, but both of the teams, the Blazers and the Miami Heat, have been negotiating trade ideas. As we know, Damian Lillard said that, well, from his agent, the sources from his agent, they said that Damian Lillard only wants to go to Miami. I know the other scenarios, other teams that was interested, like the Clippers, and who else was the other team that was interested? It was the Clippers, and there was somebody else who was interested as well. But I know Clippers was up there. I know the Heat is the #1 choice for him. But if the Heat can't land Dame, because, you know, the Blazers still want to find a good deal like that, even though they know Dame is like, want to go to Miami real bad. Like, that's his own destination right there, because he loves the culture, he loves the players that are there, and the way they build the organization up and stuff, and the way they take care of their players. But if the Blazers can find a deal, the right deal to fit them as well too, like that with the Heat. I know the Heat, I was trying to get other teams involved. This was a report yesterday that the Miami Heat found another team that can get involved in the deal as well, so they can get 3 first-round picks into the Blazers. They said the Blazers really want 4 first-round picks and some other players, so maybe the Heat can try to get a 14 trade, try to get some other guys involved as well. We'll see how things shape out. But if the Heat cannot land Dame in just a scenario like that, hopefully our Heat can land them like that. But if we cannot, it's a lot of other guys too that he can maybe go out there and pursue. Might be a lesser degree who might be a lesser degree of like stardom power, but they can still be good enough to help you get over that hump like that. The Heat has been to the championship or the NBA Finals 2 out of the past 4 years, and they also been to the Eastern Conference championship 3 out of the last 4 years. I know people keep saying fluky runs, but I think getting lucky and fluky it don't happen once in a life. It don't happen once like that. But you can't get lucky and fluky 3 times and then 2 times in the main championship like that to get there. So the Heat team is legit like that. The way Coach Spoelstra gets his guys ready, the way Jimmy Butler go out there, perform, and just turn it on in the playoffs and play at a different level. Adebayo being an amazing player, the backbone of the team and the heart and soul of the team and stuff. Like that right there can just be, that's not lucky. That's just pure skill right there for them. But I think another player, if the Heat cannot get Dame, another player for them to get will probably be a guy like Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, I know that the Chicago Bulls, it was a little rumors that they maybe like trying to seek, they might trade him like that if the right deal comes across. Zach LaVine would be a nice addition. The past 4 years, he's averaged 25+ points per game. He's a 2-time All-Star, you know, former dunk champion. That's not really relevant to the his play style or anything like that. But you know, he's a very explosive player. He can go out there. We know he can catch flame. We know he can he can catch flame. We know he can go out there and just do amazing things like that on the floor and like go coast to coast with it. We've seen him like be able to do that. If he add a little more playmaking into his game, he'd be nice too. I think he's solid on defense, in my opinion. Like he's all right on defense, solid on defense, but we really just getting him for his scoring like that. 25+ points per game the past few years is very good. And his 3-point percentage has always been good too as well. So getting a guy like that and just having him go out there and just being your bucket getter, going out there being an elite level bucket getter. I know we had Tyler Hero on the team, but I think Zach LaVine, of course, is a high degree Tyler Hero because he's an all-star. He's 28 years old, so he's in his prime like that. He's an all-star, 2-time all-star and stuff like that. So I feel like he'd be a nice addition to add as well if you couldn't go out there and get a Damian Lillard. Now, I still will leave us a little questions a little bit around the point guard position because you look at the point guard position, it's kind of like, I don't know. We really don't have no. Well, we got. I guess you can say Josh Richardson can play point guard and maybe shooting guard a little bit. But I think he's more of a shooting guard, more of a 2 type guy. But I think it'd be better if we can get like a true point guard like on a team like that. If we did go out there and couldn't get Dame, Dame would be a point guard and a scorer for us. So he'd be easy. He'd be like a double plus adding him on. But if we can get a Dame and get a guy like Zach LaVine, I think you might need to go out there and get a veteran point guard. This is somebody who can facilitate and play make like that. It ain't gotta be a scorer like that. All we need them to do is facilitate, put Jimmy and Bam and Zach LaVine in the right spots. Another guy who I think that he can maybe go out there if they can't get Dame is Paul George. Paul George name was on the rumors as well. Like I said, that the Clippers may seek trade for Paul George and may seek to not get rid of him, but like try to trade Paul George and maybe go a little younger or maybe go different. Maybe the Heat can find a way if they can't get Dame to get Paul George to the team. We know Paul George can do. Paul George was a former MVP candidate when he was with the Thunder, had an amazing years with the Thunder. And with the Clippers, when he's healthy, he's a guy who can get 25+ a night and he can play lockdown defense as well. So imagine having him and Jimmy Butler like that. Him and Jimmy Butler like that. So some of the two I think Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler are probably some of the 2 best 2-way players in the league like that. because they still the only players active who have more steals and fouls like that, who fits the criteria over that period of time like that. And then Paul George is getting added to that team with Jimmy Butler and Bam. That would be a nice defensive team, but also it would bring a lot of scoring too. We know Paul George can be the #1 scoring option. We've seen him do it when he was with Indiana. We've seen him do it when he was with the Thunder. We've seen him do it here with the Clippers as well too. Occasionally when Kawhi Leonard went down, he was being the #1 scoring option. And game to game, it kind of switched around like that and stuff. I feel like Paul George would be a nice addition to add to the team. So that would be great. That would be great to see that he could do that, and maybe some other guys out there too. I know people mentioned like maybe not to the degree of Dame, but maybe you say, okay, we can't get Dame, but we can just add a lot of other pieces around. Maybe we trade and get a Miles Turner, and then get somebody else, get like a I don't even know, like that, like another player or something like that, or that sort like that, or just like add like a lot of like other pieces that might not be on that same level, but they a lot, you can add a lot of different pieces, a lot of more depth. Maybe that help you out in the long run or something like that. But I hope that he can find that star player, that guy who can go out there and score, be a pure scorer for them, a guy who can make plays for them like that to help Jimmy and Bam out, go over the hump and stuff. But that'd be nice. But if the Heat didn't get any of those guys and they just added like some other guys to the roster, and like went with the young guys like Yaquez, and who else? Because Orlando Robinson looked pretty good too, like that in summer league and stuff. They say he find a lot of guys out of gyms, undrafted guys, and so they can find them, they can develop them and bring the best out of them. So if they did that, I still feel like we can compete and we can still get to the Eastern Conference Championship. But the finals, we just need to get. For the reason we lost really last year because the size disadvantage. Of course, Jokic being an unstoppable force as well. I think you can't match him with the scoring and stuff. But I think the size disadvantage too, like getting cleaned on the glass. So you add another big out there, another guy who can clean the glass. Maybe add some more guys off the bench who can give you some more buckets and stuff like that. If the Heat was healthy, you never know what could have happened like that. So I feel like the Heat, if they don't get Dame, it's not going to be the end of the world, but they can still go out there and get other pieces and add it on because their team was really right there like that again. But that's all I got for this video today, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.